I would like to thank the Heated Rivalry costume team for inventing this so that I could be a copycat and do it myself. I just officially finished crocheting my fleece today, and I did not make a tutorial. I did not do that. I did link all of the tutorials that I used and patterns down below, so you can make it if you want, or something that kind of looks like it. I kind of didn't really follow the patterns that well, so like this is more of just like me making it. Yeah, I used about 700 grams of acrylic yarn and cream, like a couple pools of red acrylic yarn, and then I used red cotton yarn for the appliques, the letters, the arm maple leaves. And I just really hope that somebody else makes this too, because okay, first order of business, I sketched her out, even though it just does not end up looking like this because I didn't do all those details, but hey. Anywho, in the tutorial, you're supposed to like take a sweater that you already like the fit of and kind of match it up to the one you're making. I already have a Canada pullover, so like, why do I need to make this? I don't. I do not need to make it, but I'm making it. And I ended up not even really measuring with this sweater, so I don't really know why I'm saying this. But yeah. Damn, this clip is so fast. Okay. I finished one sleeve. It's like, I made it a little shorter than this because this is pretty baggy, which I like, but I want it to be like a little. When Shane is wearing it in the stand, it's so like. Aww. Cute. To make mine fit a little more like Shane's, I made mine longer than the video said, so I think I chained 55, or there's 55 chains down from the sleeve. And then it was like 157 chains total all the way around the shell. I don't even know if that's helpful, but the one thing I would recommend doing different is I would actually follow what she does in the tutorial. I only did 3 rows of decreasing to make like a collar. I would do 7. I think she did 7. I would do at least 5 because my neck hole was really small. And so the collar, I couldn't make the collar like I wanted. Literally just my fault because I watch a tutorial and I just don't follow it, so my fault. But here's my pieces done, and I just seam them together. I seamed them together just the way that she did. So I followed the rules for that part, and I was happy with the length. I was afraid that it was going to be too skinny and too long, but I'm happy with this. Okay. I look like I've been doing this for a really long time because I have. I didn't record anything at all, but I sewed them together and I added like this red collar because it has like a red band underneath the neck, but like my head hole is really small because I just have a really petite neck. I don't really like the way it looks, but I'm gonna leave it for now. Oh, well, I was gonna say I made this little pocket because there's a pocket on the jacket. Damn, I can't stop looking at this ugly collar. Like, let me, out of sight, out of mind. But yeah, there's like a little red zipper on the pocket, but I'm not putting a red zipper on this, so I just have this cute little button, and it's just gonna be like a cute little heart button. I'm gonna leave the red collar for now. I'm gonna sew, jeez, sew on this little pocket. Oh my god, okay. And then I'm gonna start making the Canada letters. Probably will not film me making those either because I don't feel like it. I also realized my problem with the collar is not the collar, but then the bottom is like all weird. And I just don't like this white peeking through. But instead of taking it out, I have all these red buttons. Well, they're like orange. Actually, yeah, I like that. And you know what else I'm gonna do? Because I have one last rose button. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah. Pocket sewn on, so cute. And the collar. I'm happy now. I'm happy that I can't see all the random cream underneath it. We have our little rose. Hey, girl. I'm going to start the letters now. Yay. Also, I am going to eventually add a zipper. And when I put the zipper on, like, it will kind of bunch a little bit and it will have that kind of, not like bagginess, but sort of bagginess. I'm going to take this brown button, I think. I'll show you. But like, oh my god, it looks like Mickey Mouse. I want it to look like a little bear. And then I'll probably put that like on the little back. That is Ilya. That's where Ilya goes. He goes in the back. Rose goes on the collar. And no Svetlana mentioned because this is Shane. I'm sorry. To like figure out how far apart I want all my letters to be. Dude, I do not know how to hold this microphone. Oh my god. I put stitch markers on the back, like with my arms down by my side. I'll show you. Like vaguely where the letters are gonna start and end. It was during these letters, sewing down these letters, making these letters, that I decided this video is no longer a tutorial. It's just gonna be me making it and like sort of showing what I'm doing, because it took me maybe 15 minutes to sew down the C and it was driving me insane. So I just ended up gluing the rest of them and then going around the edges and sewing them down after they were like already in place. I probably could have pinned them down or something too, but like I was just not doing that. Like, this girl, look at me. So I just linked all of the letter tutorials in the description. They're pretty easy. Me and the N, we got into it a little bit because one of the sides when you're done it ends up being upside down and I thought it was wrong, but it's actually right. So if you make these and you make the N, it's cool. Yeah! I'm entering a bad mood because I've been doing this all day. My choice, but it's not done yet. Okay, I've been staring at the word Canada for hours and hours, and it stopped looking like a word. Canada. I have Canna sewed down and glued down. So now all I have left is da. Da. So because da is yes in Russian, I was like, okay, hold on. Ilya tribute. Time. On the da side, I put these little buttons down here that look like a little bear. Boston Bear. Because when Shane is wearing this fleece, Ilya's playing for the Raiders, the Bears, whatever. So, da. I'm so impatient. And I just want it to be done now. I will never recommend crocheting as like a calm zen little activity, because it's never like that. Like when I just get pissed off. Also, upon further looking, the Canada fleece has pockets on the front, like 2 little pockets. I might do those, but it also gets to a point because like, how many pockets do I need? I'm not even gonna put anything in them, but like, I don't know. Okay, the D is done. The D is down. D is so down. Canada. Okay. I'm so paranoid that I spelled Canada wrong that I can't stop looking at the word. I just finished making my little maple leaves. They are what they are. Okay, it's like sort of a maple leaf. But I liked it better than all the other ones. I have the pattern, I'm gonna link it below. Because I like that it has like the points, sort of. And like there's more space in between them. I sewed one on already. And I kind of sewed it on a little too close to like my armpit. So it's like a little bit hidden. Okay, literally where is it though? Okay, it's right here. It's maple leaf adjacent. Okay. I'm actually, okay, that looks fine. Yeah. Sewing stuff like on a sleeve when you have to like stick your hands in the sleeve is so annoying. but it must be done. This is the only thing standing between me and being done with this, which I can't wait for it to happen. Why does this Coke say Virginia on it? I'm like listening back to my clips and I sound so pissed. I know I just said I was pissed, but like I'm not that pissed. I put this leaf a little higher, so they might be a little bit uneven. I think I'm gonna start. You don't care. I don't care. I had to take a 3-day break from making this. After that day, I worked on it for way too long and I got so angry. Like, that is not who I am. But whatever. I clipped my little zipper down. I bought the wrong zipper. I had to get a different one. But yeah, I clipped it down. I am no seamstress. I barely know how to use this machine. Like, my mom was not home. So it was just me and the machine getting to know each other. I took one Joanne sewing class when I was like 9, and then after that, I just decided that I'm good. I have all the knowledge I need. Okay, this angle is so bad. But yeah, I just used a straight stitch, I think. Girl, I don't even know the terminology. But yeah, I sewed it. I sewed it back and forth, like, or both sides, because I really do not have great aim. Like, I was very crooked. I had to go back and fix it, and just, yeah. This made me mad too, but I was almost done, so I was like, you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna push through, and I'm gonna get her done. Okay, the zipper is white, but I think all things considered, it looks pretty good. I just realized I didn't take any more videos of me talking, so I had to slow this clip down to say that I'm done. But I'm done, and yeah, I hope someone can actually follow this. Here's my fashion show. Canada.